Cancer scan results. Are you ready for the news? I've been putting off making this video because I don't know if I want to count the good news yet, but I tentatively have good news. We did a very large surgery at the end of June for my stage 4 kidney cancer. We removed my right kidney, did 4 or 5 wedge resections of my liver, and then ablated 10 tumors in my liver. 2 months ago, we followed up and did 5 more ablations of the tumors in my liver. We knew we were leaving some small lesions behind that were 5 millimeters or less because they were too small to treat. And they were not seen during surgery, and so we don't think that these are new lesions. So these follow-up scans were checking on those lesions and seeing if the ablations were successful. Ablating is when you stick a needle into a tumor and you heat it really hot to burn it. This kills the tumor. So my oncologist called me on Friday morning with the good news. The ablations were successful. We killed those 5 tumors. I also had a very large fluid pocket that accumulated after surgery in my liver. It was 11.5 centimeters by 9.5. It hardly shrunk during the first 3 months, so we thought it could take a really long time for my body to absorb it. But these scans showed it's almost completely gone, which is great news too. There are a few tiny lesions in my liver that are all 5 millimeters or less. These are described as indeterminate, which means they can't definitively decide if they're tumors or not. But given my history and the fact that I had over 20 tumors in my liver, it is very likely that these are tumors. However, they have not grown and they are stable, which is amazing and fantastic news. It means these can be a couple different things. Those small tumors could be benign and not tumors at all. They could be very slow-growing tumors. Or they could be tumors that were there before surgery that the chemo pills I was on before surgery killed, preventing them from growing now. It could be any of those or a combination of all of them. But right now they're stable, and that's the good thing. There was also no new lesions that were reported on my scans. So we'll watch these little guys and see if they grow. Hopefully they don't. 1 year ago when I was diagnosed, I was told that surgery wouldn't be possible and not to get caught up in the idea that I could ever be cancer-free due to the number of tumors in my liver. But on Friday, my oncologist told me that these scans could be us looking at no active cancer. We won't know until we follow these small lesions and see what happens with them. But the fact that that's even a possibility is incredible. I can't believe what a difference a year has made. And I am so grateful for all my doctors and my support system I have had along the way. Here's a quick size comparison on what's left in my liver. This is the size of my primary tumor, which was 10.5 centimeters when we had it removed. What's remaining in my liver is all under 5 millimeters, which is smaller than the end of this pen. So pretty tiny. Now last scans I was told I only had 5 tumors left, and then I was told I had 10. So these scans are great, but I'm not celebrating until I hear from the